left, left, right, left, right, left. They say to always practice your cadence because practice makes perfect. Left. Left behind a lot of things to get to where I am. Right. Right choices are what I thought were being made as people's eyes transformed into escalators because they can't seem to make less stairs. Left. Father said that the military can turn boys to men. Right. But never fully explained how some paths come to the end of the road. Left, right. Father knew this cadence very well. Once was a decorated soldier who now became the shell-shocked replica of his past, so these steps are now embedded in his brain. The voices that are now starting to climb up his vertebrae are telling him the best way to hide from his problems is to run. So he left, right, left a son wanting to go overseas and fight the war just to come right back when the war is over. But when you're exposed to the same BS as your father, how do you expect not to have a mindset to match? Left, the old me thousands of miles back in the dirt, right to be back in my own country, now living in the dirt. Left, a war-torn country with patriotism as my job, right to patriotism becoming a painful reminder that it may not get you a job once it is done with you. Right to a bottle to drink away my sorrow. Left with the empty bottles remind me of promises and commitments unfulfilled. Excuse my forgetfulness. It seems that my mind is starting to leave me like all of my family has. Now I'm left without a pot to piss in, right into my own clothing. Can't be pissed off if I'm pissed on, right? Left with medals of merit, but nothing is right when these medals don't get you an app. I swear, if I could afford a smartphone, that may be my best way to keep my hands on a lot of them. Left, standing in the road asking for change, right in front of you standing in the road, my hands out asking you for change. Excuse me, is your name Isaac Hayes? Because your song must be playing in the background if you think you could just walk on by. Left, fighting wars that I can no longer win when my right to freedom of speech seems null and void. Why put a price on truth if people choose they can't afford to pay attention? So what is there left to do when everything you love and fought hard for has turned its back on you? You pray that death is right around the corner because it could come so easy. Left. Left. Right. Left, right, left. They say to always practice your cadence because practice makes perfect, especially when there's nothing left. Right? Left.
My name is Trish Brownlee, and I am a United States military veteran and a working professional artist. And I want to talk to you about Breaking Rag. Breaking Rag is a veteran, family, and community art project I've created to serve Fort Bragg and surrounding communities. Breaking Rag offers workshops in creating paper from worn military uniforms. These workshops are offered to veterans, their families, and to the community with a goal of creating artwork that communicates the military experience and bridges the gap between veteran and civilian communities. Through art, we are able to break through assumptions and stereotypes and find real connection. I am a veteran with 8 years of military service. Creating art from my military uniforms, I began to be able to process my own military service. I'm also the spouse of an active duty soldier who has 12 years of military service and 9 combat deployments. His struggle was really the inspiration for the artwork and research that led me to launch Breaking Rag. I believe that art allows for testimony and gives veterans a way to share the burdens of war with a country who asked them to fight in the first place. The process of making this paper involves cutting the uniform into pieces. It's a very slow process, and it's transformative. Breaking rag is a term in paper making, referring to the physical process of breaking fibers into pulp, from which paper is then made. Breaking rag is needed because collaborative art making offers a space for understanding and honest connection to occur between veterans and their communities. My community is home to one of the largest active duty and veteran military populations in America. My goal is to create ongoing access to community workshops and collaborate with existing organizations. Kelly Fry is a recreational therapist and program coordinator at a local medical facility that serves veterans. Kelly wrote the following testimonial about the impact of papermaking workshops with her patients. The emotional impact and healing that I have observed through papermaking has been amazing. From the cutting of the uniform to the finished product, my patients have grown and healed. I look forward to integrating Breaking Rag into our program on a regular basis. By supporting the Breaking Rag Kickstarter campaign, you will allow me to purchase needed supplies and equipment. You are supporting an art project that creates change, promotes understanding, and gives a voice to our veterans, who far too often remain silent. Thank you for supporting Breaking Rag.